GloryDaze, the best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Merlin Car Auctions, with 2 car auctions weekly, Tuesday and Friday mornings at 10:30. See merlin.ie.
Welcome along to the crunching sounds of Doritos.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying them?
I crushed them.
Leftover Doritos from our Friday
And they're all
feature.
crushed. I'm just eating them because I'm in a bad fucking mood now today. That's all. People pissing me off on the phone today. It's one of those days I'm so fucked off now.
That's it. And you do. Are you a normal comfort eater, are you?
No, yeah, I am. Yeah. Oh, so I made myself sick. I had so much comfort food yesterday. There's literally food falling down on my face, onto my top as I'm talking to you. You swear I was upset with Jim. I had so much comfort food yesterday, it was unbelievable.
Right.
Absolutely, outraged. I horsed myself out of it.
Comfort food, though?
Yeah.
Or is that
Well, it wasn't food to stay alive. I had 5 Oreo eggs, one after the other, sitting on the bike.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and then a Terry's chocolate orange bar.
So you're not going to write that off as
And then
just
I'd have
a
a
hunger pang?
No way, are you joking? Then half a thing of blackjacks. I would have finished them only. I hate blackjacks. God, I hate them. I just wanted the sugar. And then what else did I eat? Oh God, they're awful things. Yeah, half a thing of brown bread.
Well, that's, to be honest with you, that's
With
the
loads
first
of
time
cheese.
you've mentioned something now that actually
Mustard.
comes up as like actual food.
Yeah, but don't get carried away. Then I had a whole big, huge bag of black pepper and onion crisps out of Aldi.
It's mad the way you like all that, like 5 Oreo eggs.
Yeah.
What was it? A bag of blackjacks?
Yeah. Oh, a raspberry and lime cheesecake. The entire thing. Had one of them.
How did you manage to fit? Were you doing some sort of competitive eating challenge?
How did you manage to ask such a stupid fucking question? I was in a bad mood after asking you twice.
Not yesterday, where you left here in flying form. You were great. You were on the bike and everything. You were going to be gallivanting on the highways and byways of Ireland in the sunshine.
Yes.
On your way to meet a pal and all.
Yeah,
And
well, you know what I mean. I was in a good mood most of the time. But then there was a moment, and it only takes a moment, doesn't it?
To be fair, it's like we say about the sunshine, right? There is, for most people, they use that thing of like, oh no, I was in terrible mood, I had to turn to the ice cream or whatever.
Yes.
But then you're in a really good mood and you think, do you know something? I'll have an ice cream. So it's kind of like the sun when we say about kind of, she'll look at that weather, you'd have to go out and enjoy that. And have something. I know. And then if it's lashing, you go, sure, look, that'll depress you. You may as well just go and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Go and get yourself a dirty big burger.
Oh, geez, yeah. And then you go the same with the drink shop.
Exactly.
You'd be looking out when it's lashing rain, you go, I'm not going out there. Jesus Christ, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. And people say, what do you mean there's nothing to do? It's 11 degrees and it was raining yesterday. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there.
Yeah.
And you
I
think,
mean, I'll only go out there if I can go somewhere where I know it's going to be dry.
You go, fuck's sake, could we go for a pint, will we? Jeez, I'm bored down my bollocks. So we go for a pint. Fuck all to do, we go for a pint. Your mom will go for a pint. We'll go for a pint. So you go for a pint. And then the sun comes up and you go, mother of God, look at that. You'd be mad not to be out there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Jesus, what we do? Oh, and she'd be saying things like, will we go out and you go, shut up. We'll go, look, come on, we go for a pint. We'll go for a pint. We'll be an outdoor one if we can. And if we can't, we'll have an indoor one and look at it through the window.
Yeah. Always a good thing
grand,
to do.
Yeah.
Because that is, I don't know what it is about the human condition. Or maybe it's not the human condition, maybe it's our condition. That good means, you'd have to enjoy that, celebrate it, food, drink, be merry. Bad means, oh God almighty, console yourself, food, drink.
Food, drink,
Be sad, but just make sure you keep the food and drink on the go.
Yeah, keep it coming, one way or the other. Keep that coming. Consistency. Wow. They always say you need consistency in your life, don't you? Yeah. In some way.
I've never understood those people who, like, I get the idea sometimes when the sun is, when it's nice weather stuff, right? You can bring yourself to the idea of a salad. I do understand that.
Yeah, but not on its own. Like in a burger or something. In a burger or...
I was going to try and push for a while.
Or if the plate is really big and you need to fill a space with a sandwich and crisps on it.
Yeah, or you might... What about a fruit salad then, maybe?
Fruit salad? What the fuck is a fruit salad? I've never understood that.
Just a mixture of
What's
fruits.
a fruit? What is a fruit salad? Is a bowl of fruit a fruit salad? Or is it just a bowl of fruit? When does a bowl of fruit become a fruit salad?
A bowl of fruit is an unpeeled fruit salad.
An unpeeled fruit salad. Imagine saying that. What's an unpeeled fruit salad? It's a banana.
Yeah.
2 bananas.
That's kind of it.
2 bananas and an apple is a fruit salad.
Have you never had of course, you probably get served melodies of fresh fruit or whatever, do you?
I have had a melody of fruit, actually. It was served with ice cream.
Right.
You know, when you go to a fancy restaurant and you say, do you have ice cream? And they go, yes. And you go, right. And they go, it's we've 3 flavours served with a melody of cranberry And it's cacophony of... What is that? Cacophony? What is this?
The loudest fruit you ever heard in your life.
Imagine.
They won't shut up in there. They're making a cacophony. You want the mandarins are losing their mind.
That would be brilliant, isn't it? What ice cream would you like? I don't care. As long as it's served with the loudest fruit the chef has ever seen. Excuse me, sir. You heard? I know what I said, son. I want the loudest fruit the chef has ever seen. Please, thanks very much. Yeah,
because because the fruit salad thing is meant to be that summer vibes, fresh fruit.
Yeah, but I never knew what a fruit salad is. I really don't. Like,
really?
Yeah, to me it always sounded like a culture thing. Like some culture put grapes in his coleslaw. He's there going, "Jells, mammy, that's not so bad." So, no, I didn't think I liked that. Or the way you might have a culture and put ketchup on a biscuit or something. Say, it's delectable sauces on the butter and Marietta. But
Have you never even seen a tin? Actually, do you know what you'd know?
I have seen a tin, yeah.
You'd know it probably
but
as
don't know what's in it.
A fruit cocktail, maybe. Well, does that make any more sense?
Fruit cocktail.
Fruit cocktail.
Fruit cocktail. Isn't that a brilliant thing? Yeah. Fruit cocktail. What's a fruit cocktail? Is an IPA, is it?
You, to be honest with you, it got to a stage there where they were banging out the gins with so much fruit in them. It was like a trifle.
That was awful. What a shit craze that was. What a shit craze.
Goldfish bowls with gin and fruit.
You'd be there, you're going out with a woman, and mostly women I saw with them, and they'd be there going, just a gin and tonic. And instead of just being gin and tonic, it was like, gin? Yes, gin. Gin, what gin? Yeah. And you'd be like...
literally the drinking equivalent of soup and a sandwich.
I
just want a gin and tonic.
A gin and tonic, supersonic.
Which brand of gin?
And they'd be like, what do you... and they would go, we have a Hendrix. Oh, we have Gordon. Yes, you go, okay, I'll have a Hernandez. Okay, what?
Okay, tonic?
And tonic? You go, yes, tonic.
What do you mean? Yeah, tonic. Well, like Slimline or... what? Okay, yeah, Slimline.
Slim, fizzy one, thank you.
Brand? What?
Yeah.
Well, Lime Tree, Schweppes.
You're like... What? I did.
A lime tree, fever tree.
Would you like lime tree grapes? Lime tree grapes. Would you like lime tree grapes? Put them in.
Yeah.
And fish. Would you like fish in it?
Yes, exactly.
We have a fish.
Yeah. Do you want the little shipwreck to put at the bottom of your glass?
Will you be drinking it fast? As the fish will be dead. If you don't drink it from alcohol. And you're just like, and then you get this ridiculous glass with all, just ridiculous, and you couldn't drink it properly without either sticking your head all the way back or dipping your nose in it.
Yeah.
I'd like a gin that really, I want a gin that I have to take I want a nasal gin. Really want a nasal gin. Yeah.
Imagine if lads had to have pints like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be something going. If they tried to fancy up a pint,
imagine where it's like a wide pint, like one of those gin glasses. So it's only it's not a big long glass.
You had to drink it like a dog over
like a bowl. Yeah, I'll have a dog bowl of Guinness, please. Yeah, I want a dog bowl of Guinness and 2 straws.
I'd like it decorated with cheese and onion crisps on one side and chicken nuggets on the other,
and a garden gnome sitting in it. If she's getting a fish, I want a fucking gnome. All right.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sitting there with loads of crisps on a plate and all that. Yeah, I know.
It's gas because all they do is gin and tonic's been around for I don't know how many hundreds of years, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Years,
well,
right?
since the English gave us gin and tonic, didn't they?
Whenever it sort of drifts out, whenever a drink drifts out, they just find it's the same drink. They just find a new way. It's not they introduced a new drink, just a new way of selling it to you to make it sound sexier.
That's it. Yeah.
To try and remind you, that you should probably be drinking that.
It's like monkfish. That's a terrible example, isn't it? Monkfish used to be real cheap,
Did it?
Yeah, real cheap. And then we just ate loads of them. And restaurants started going, would you like monkfish? And you're like, oh, well, a monkey fish. Oh, I have a monkey fish. And then it just became a little bit fancy then all of a sudden. But there's no reason to. It used to be the cheap fish. But it's just cultural attitudes to a fish, isn't it?
That happened with fish fingers. Are you having the fingers of fish today, sir?
Yeah, fingers. Yeah, what's the word for fingers in a different language? What's the Italian for? Oh, what's the French for fingers?
That's a very good question.
Flinger? Finger. Manos.
Digit.
Manos is hands of fish. Hands of fish. That's what it'd be.
There you go. Yeah. So that's 5 fish fingers.
Yes.
I'll have a hand of fish, please.
I'll have a hand of fish, please. And a fist of chips. Yeah, I mean, much more fancier way of doing things,
Because even with that, they took stuff, right, and they didn't even change the food, didn't even change the name of the food, but they tried to make it cool by serving it to you on a roof slate or on a...
That was shit. I hated that. I fucking hated that.
Or in the lid of a dustbin or something. And it was meant to look kind of really cool.
And you were like, why'd you do that?
And then this thing of everything was deconstructed.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right.
Do it yourself. Like a fucking IKEA sandwich.
Yeah. What do I do with this? Oh, we are going to have to cook it, sir. What am I paying you
for?
Well,
anywhere you like. Bring it home if you want.
Yeah.
And then for some reason they started separating the chips from the meal. You couldn't just get chips on the plate.
No.
It had to come in the
What are you-
basket.
what are you, some sort of Philistine?
A little basket.
Obviously, and with imitation newspapers.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You have to have
Honestly.
I mean, my God, what are you on a plate?
Yeah, it just...
You're ridiculous.
It got
What
to
are
the
you
stage
living
where...
in the 70s, man.
Yeah, it got to the stage where any presentation at all was uncool. You're just going in, what'll you have? I'll have 2 pockets of French fries, please. And the back pocket of rashers.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do.
Well-
And could you fill my hat up as well, please?
Yeah, they were only sure to get to the stage where, you'd order a burger and chips, and the burger would come along and they'd put it down on its slate or whatever it is, and then they take the chips and just sprinkle them on the floor around you. There you go,
Yeah,
sir.
there you go.
There's sprinkling of, you wanted a side order of chips? There you are, just to your side there, on your left and right,
yeah.
on the floor.
On the floor, yeah.
Enjoy those.
And your burger is in the top hat in the centre of the table. Please feel free to do whatever you fucking like with it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. Yeah, like, and that's, I don't know. I think it's going the other way now, though, isn't it? I think that was a very much early young millennial thing.
Right.
I think if you gave any of the Gen Z heads any of that, they wouldn't be into it at all. They've got more sort of back to simplistics, I think.
Right,
That way.
okay, yeah.
Probably because they can't afford to eat out. Anyway,
Yeah.
they just
Well, I mean,
can't.
that hit its height, didn't it? I know it wasn't. It's not being served in your in your local pub or whatever. You don't go in for a Sunday roast and find that it's being served on top of a human. But I mean, that's where it hit its peak. Remember those restaurants where people ate food off other people?
Oh, yeah. Sushi runs in Japan and everything. Yeah,
remember that?
So you got a person of sushi. You could get a person.
Yeah, it stopped being a platter and it became a person.
Yeah,
Would you like the seafood person?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Can I get a fella and chips, please? Full fella. What's a fella? Yeah, full fella.
A full fella.
Head to toe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'd be like,
Small, medium, large. Give us a large.
give us the large one. There's 2 of us. We'll eat the bollocks up. Oh, no, try not to. That's the one piece that's not edible. You pick it up every... Man, you picked that up by accident. Why isn't that piece of sushi coming up?
Jesus.
Is that sushi won't come up and you hear about... Oh, Jesus, sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it kind of hit its peak. But yeah, you're right. Are we going back to
Fella
normal?
of fish. Actually, instead of a fillet of fish, a fella of fish.
Fella of fish, yeah.
Does have, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A fella of fish. Well,
Yeah.
tell you. So what makes you think we're going back to
No,
sort
I
of
just think
normality?
so. That sort of fancy ass stuff isn't really around anymore. It seems to be like the Gen Zers are more back into sort of like they're more rustic with their flavours, I think, aren't they? They like sort of like those barbecue-y places or places that just have 3 or 4 things on the menu done really well.
Yeah.
And that seems to be the new way, or the old way come back new again way of doing things. And it's definitely far preferential, I think, because
it is mad actually when you start to notice that trends like that, like whatever.
Yeah.
For example, it seems like a while ago are the big sort of meat only places. Remember that was huge. There'd be all
Yes.
sorts of places, and the only thing they'd serve you was meat. Right. All of them would give you some sort of a side of chips if you asked for it.
Yes.
But it was mainly about like 4 different types of meat.
Yeah.
Done in something.
brilliant.
I
I
have to
love
say,
that.
They were great.
Yeah,
I
pre-Instagram.
really liked them.
See, there was an Instagram, a whole generation of people posting their food on Instagram. People don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
Randomly as much, unless they made it themselves or they're chefs or anything like that. The days of just saying, "Look at my turkey gobbler." That's gone. So now we're back to just like you're eating because you want to eat it. So you like that. You go. Pit Bros was one of those back
That was
in the day.
great.
That was great. You go and just say
And
one
there's
sausage.
There's a place called the Meat Wagon, I think, that was in Smithfield, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
That was good as well. And
Yeah.
it was literally like that. You get a brisket, maybe. There'd be a chicken thing. There'd be a big sausage.
I got one sausage once. I remember saying, "What was how many sausages in there?" One. I said, "One." I'm gonna get one sausage and I have to pay extra for the chips. But the sausage came.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Great.
I've had scarves smaller than that,
Yeah.
and it was absolutely
loved
fantastic.
God, I love them.
And it came with these beans that. Oh, I don't know. They were so smoked. I think they had to take the fish out of the beans. It was the smokiest beans. They were gorgeous. Oh,
Right.
man.
You like all that, do you? That
I
sort
do.
of- that weird smoky bean. I could
Sloppy
take
old
that or leave
food.
that.
Oh, do you what? You don't like beans?
I can take them or leave them. They're okay.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
This coming from a fella who had a warm cake with me one day, or a cricket cake, or whatever it was. Yeah.
Is there a current trend? What's there's nothing really current at the moment.
No,
is there?
that's mostly it. And then, of course, it's sort of like, fancy coffee shops and all that.
That's of course it is.
It's more coffee
the
shops
donuts
culture.
have kind of come and gone.
The donuts have come and gone. The Powerball things have come and gone, and the granary things they've come and gone, and the kale that's had its day. That's
Kale?
shit.
I don't remember that even coming
Oh,
in.
that had a big day.
Did it?
Oh, kale had a huge thing. Yeah, everyone was eating kale for a while. Hipsters were eating kale. The communists, the Kalianists, I was calling them.
Yeah.
All communists who love kale. That's come and gone. So at the moment,
has the avocado thing coming? We kind of copped on.
That's
with the
kind of
water
gone
and stuff,
too.
didn't we? With the
yeah. People have realised it just tastes like shitty cold mashed potato. So that's kind of come and gone.
Right.
Nowadays, it just seems to be the coffee shop called, just decent coffee shops with just decent snacks. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But they're pricey. That's the only thing,
Yeah.
Whereas you used to get a whole meal for like everything and a drink and the whole lot for 15 quid. Now it's like,
That's the thing that I never felt we had kind of over here as much as they have, say, in England.
Yeah.
That idea of going into it, like I know everybody does pub grub, right? Everybody, like loads of pub, almost every pub does food.
Yeah, but it's all the same, right? It's the same sort of. If you want a carvery, you get a carvery. If you want a fish and chips or whatever, you get.
It just always felt like in England there was those boozers, and they did something that was like. It was sort of unique pub food.
Very unique to the region you were in as well.
Yeah, like it might be a ploughman's thing.
Yes.
Remember that's big over there.
Or you might just you could get a pheasant and boar. You'd literally be on the menu.
Yeah.
And would have, you'd have the shit, the lasagna and chips and the nuggets and whatever for the kids or the Philistines.
Yeah.
But then you say, something, do you have any laid back boar and pheasant? And they go, yeah, of course we do. You're in Manchester.
Yeah.
And they'd get you one. It would be there.
I don't know what it is about that sort of thing, but it just doesn't. I mean, like I say, there's great pub foods over here. I'm not going to be wrong. You can get, and great carveries. You had a great carvery in the yacht the other day, didn't you? And
I did have a great carvery, but it was great for me,
Yeah.
as in an unfillable hole who just wanted to gorge. But it was great for that. Yeah. But like, I can't imagine if I took a Frenchman in with me or something.
He might see it the same way.
He'd be like, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
He go, did you find that in the bin? I go,
remember you and I had this thing before
yet.
about how we bemoaned the fact that we didn't really have a pie culture.
Yes, and I am sorry about that, yeah. The Aussies and the Brits do pies fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, we used to have, back in the day, when we were kids, you'd get that, the buying in a shop steak and kidney pie type version or something or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not great, but grand, comforting sort of out. Yeah.
Away with it.
And if you didn't do it right, it'd be freezing in the middle and roast on the outside.
Yeah, and I have to say, people say to me about, excuse me, cottage pie, shepherd's pie. I'm talking about pastry pies.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With pastry on them.
Pastry on them, fucking nitwit. Proper pie, not like not like one that's just covered in potato and called a pie.
That's like literally a deconstructed dinner or something.
You just pouring meat into a glass square and then sticking potato on it and heating the whole lot up. That's not a pie. I mean, I get it. It's a pie for the sake of a name.
Yeah.
But in the same way as a man can be called a pie. Here's pie head. It's not an actual pie, it's a head, but it just, resembles a pie.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I know what you mean. The proper pork pies and all that. Oh, God, I love those. Yeah. Oh, jeepers. Yeah, we need to get them. Somebody needs to bring that in as a craze in Ireland for a little while.
I wonder why something like that wouldn't be. Literally, they're just the other side of the pond.
Yeah, because they're very fasty, though, aren't they? You have to be, and you probably do have to be a certain age too, do you?
To appreciate a pie.
Yeah. Like, it's not exactly, like if you were like trying to go out with someone or whatever, if you're on a date nap or whatever, you go, do you want to go for a drink or do you want to go? There's a great new cafe open. It's called Rent Boys or whatever, right? You be there, you pick these places, and they all sound glamorous and everything. But if you says you're not around Tuesday for a pie and chips. You're not. You're putting
yourself in a very specific category.
I just might realise when I said Rent Boys, I meant to say Lover Boys. I don't know why I said that. But you're putting yourself with the pie and chips. You're putting yourself into a
pie and chips brigade.
Yeah, like
I don't know. I'll tell you something though. We keep talking about every time you turn around, there's another Gen something or other.
Yeah,
won't be long. I'll tell you something. The pie will be embraced.
Maybe Gen Alpha will go for it. Yeah.
Mark my words. The pie will be embraced. It'll be cheap and filling. In a time where nobody can afford anything else.
Brilliant. What a great time to be alive for that generation. The world really is getting better, isn't it?
Plus, the other thing as well is, I'm surprised pies haven't made an appearance because you can hide things in a pie. Just what I mean? Oh, jeez, I'm running out of... I should just put... What's that? It's a cloth. Put it in. It'll be grand.
A cloth? As in when you're making it or when you're eating it?
I'm just saying, in places that would try it, like, when times are tough. Yeah, I'm running out of lamb.
Oh yeah,
Lord God.
Oh,
right, what did you... What's... if you're on you, I have a packet of chewing gum. Give us a...
Rub it under your armpit. It'll smell like an little bit of meat. Stick it into the pie, you'll be fine. He'll never know when you choose everything.
Tell you.
Yeah.
Good times ahead.
I tell you, yeah. The Pyman's Brun. What would you call it? The chewing gum. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just disgusting. I don't even know why I'm trying to think of it. Why am I even trying to think
You
of
haven't gotten the goo now to go out and get yourself a...
Yeah. Have you got that smells like an armpit with the texture chewing gum by any chance?
GloryDaze. The best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Merlin Car Auctions. Save thousands when you buy your next car at trade prices with merlincarauctions.ie. Radio Nova.
You know, in recent times, the humble household bath has kind of drifted out of fashion, right? Because people have gone for the shower on the basis of, it's faster, like less time, less water, obviously with the whole kind of conservation thing going on as well.
And we discovered high pressure.
Oh,
you know, the joys of turning your shower on, and it's so strong it pins you to the wall. You know,
it's like a massage. From
yeah,
all
yeah.
of those.
I don't have one of them, but they're.
So the thing about it is, as I say, they kind of drifted, but not. You see, those concerns, they're not a concern if you're Sting.
Oh, no, he's bought himself a new bath, right? And he's after spending €90,000 on his new bath. Now, when we said this to Jim earlier, he goes, what? 90 grand? What constitutes and what's special about a 90 grand
Exactly.
bath?
What features do you get with a 90 grand bath that you don't get with a different bath?
Well, I'll tell you.
Right.
I have a list of the features here. So the bath is finely handcrafted in marble.
Ooh, marble, eh?
Yeah. Has an intricate mosaic done by an artist all through the inside of it.
Oh, so it's one of those one-off jobbies? Right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
You want to be for 90 grand, I suppose.
And it also has a view of the entire Bay of Naples in Sorrento. So that's what makes the bath so special.
Hang on a second. Wait a second. Where did he buy it? Does it say where he bought it? Because I'm sorry. Nobody has ever walked in to Bathroom and Tile or Elegant John or any of them and gone, come here, listen, tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bath with a view of the Bay of Naples. Do you have one of them? Yeah. I do. Give us a second. I have one in the back.
Yeah. I live in Tallaght. Can you have it delivered?
A view of the Bay of Naples is a feature on a 90 grand bath.
That's what they say, yeah.
Wow.
That's what they say in the article.
I'm going to get myself one of them.
I'd love one of them.
Where do you get one of them? Tubs and Tiles, do you?
Yeah.
Would you get one of them, no?
Because I tell you what, I'm sick of cutting the grass and it never looks well. So I just want to look out the window and see the Bay of Naples. That's all I want to say.
Brilliant.
90 grand, worth every penny of it.
Yeah. I'm going to listen out to the ads now for all of the bathroom showrooms that, advertise.
Yeah.
Would you like a view of the Bay of Naples? Get yourself the deluxe Sumpori bathroom.
We don't care where you live. We'll make it look remarkable. Yeah, and it says it could be a big hit with the showbiz pals, is what they say, which is weird because no one has ever done that. I'm sorry, no one has ever done, regardless of celebrity. Imagine we were sitting here on Friday and Jim goes, what are you doing the weekend? I says, I don't really have much plans, I'll be honest with you. And Jim goes, do you want to rock around to mine and have a bath? I'd be like, absolutely not. Will you be in it at the same time?
I'm busy.
Well, yeah, I was going to be in it at the same time, but I suppose we could take turns if you're going to be a bit snickety about it.
Oh my God.
You'd be like, no one's ever done that. Like, you just don't do that. And it's not his only house in Italy. We've got a couple of baths like this. And his house that this one is going into, a 900-acre estate. Isn't that amazing? How big it is. Has its own lake and guest houses and chapel. He has his own chapel and meditation space and everything that's in it. Yeah, that's the way to live, isn't it?
See, that's the thing.
And here's us thinking we had luxury because 12 sausage rolls just got delivered in here. We thought we were luxury.
A €90,000 bath,
90,
right, or whatever it is. It's ridiculous to us.
And
yes, to him.
And the thing is,
it's probably like spending what? I mean,
100 quid.
Would even notice
quid, something like that. Yeah. It'd be like, and the thing is, like, I think we've all had this. You look at a bath and you go, oh God, look at it. I'd love one of them.
Yeah, the only thing missing from that bath is a view of the Bay of Naples.
Bay of Naples. Honestly, that's all I need is the Bay of Naples. And then I
was going to buy it. It was on sale and all, but it didn't have the view of the Bay of Naples.
Have the Bay. I was like,
I said, I'll leave it.
Yeah, had a view of the Thames. Not the same. But we all look at the bath and then you get sometimes you have a bath and you say, I have to have a bath in the bathroom. Unlike new modern bathrooms don't actually have a bath in them at all. But you do get a bath, and you have how many baths? Maybe 5 in 17 years. Right? That's all you know. Yeah. You never use it. Not properly. Not the way it's meant to be used.
Yeah.
You never do.
Because there was a time,
whether or not your name is
when we were younger, it was the only option. And the gas thing was, You know, you're joking about Sting and his showbiz pals.
Yeah, getting in
But
together.
I mean, you know, in large families, it probably was that.
I know,
It was a communal effort.
But that was
nearly.
hard. That was when your bath was like a sheep dip. Your mad run the bath, and your dad get into it first, and then he'd go downstairs. He had to leave the water in it, and then your ma just grabbing the kids and putting them in. She wouldn't even take clothes off. She wanted to wash the clothes in them as well.
If you were last in, you came out dirtier.
Yeah, you're worse off. I'm sorry about that. You'll go in after your dad the next time.
Glory Days. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Merlin Car Auctions. With 2 car auctions weekly, Tuesday and Friday mornings at 10:30. See merlin.ie.
Most of you who have listened to the show for an extended period of time will know that I am most often on the receiving end of hugely unwarranted abuse for wanting to to try.
As if-
I may fail, but I try to embrace the roles that, you know, sometimes you need to have, like things that need to be done around the house, things that might need to be, you know, fixed and whatnot and all that sort of stuff. And just for that, I get ridiculed. Now, it turns out on this, the eve of St. Patrick's Day, it turns out there was one sniggledy snake that St. Patrick failed to extradite from Ireland. And it was PJ Gallagher. Because for all of the slagging he's given me about the fact that I might, I might own hedge trimmers and a chainsaw and whatever.
He's a lawnmower enthusiast. He gets magazines delivered about lawnmowers and all.
I certainly do not.
And Dysons. He
Excuse
knows
me.
all the models off by heart.
Ask yourself this. Who was flashing his power washer yesterday?
Yeah, I made it total.
On the power washer, were we? Slagging me about power tool. You were on the power washer, living the dream.
I didn't
say
even
you
want
were
to
there
say
in your
so.
say you were there in your RNLI gear and everything, dressed fully head to toe, fisherman's friend, hosing down everything that moved.
Well,
say
actually,
that was you.
I don't want to contradict what you said, but unfortunately I wasn't, because I'm a titwit, and I got completely soaked because I didn't even change properly for the whole situation of the occasion, did I?
And the power washing gods got you back, didn't they?
I didn't want to tell him this. I didn't want to tell him this story, right? I did not want to tell him this story, and we got into this because it turns out some men like to spend their time doing work online that they should do in the house, right? So there's a power wash simulator I was telling Jim about, right? Right, this is where it came from.
Turns out you need it now. I didn't realise you need it. You should have done some practice sessions and all. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm such a disappointment in myself. I have to say, I took the power washer out yesterday because I had to spray down all the patio and all.
Yeah.
Right? We're selling the I had to do all that, right? I have to get ready. I sprayed down the patio and everything, right?
Yeah.
And I pulled it a little too hard, the hose came out. I can't get it back in. So here's my best attempts at being a man.
You've got a hose. So is it the hose that goes into the power washer that delivers the water, or is it the hose out of the power washer that like actually
The hose
connects
into
to
the
rod?
gun.
The hose into the what?
Into the gun.
Into the gun, right?
Into the gun. The gun, the water gun part.
You can't get it back in.
The water pistol end of it.
Yeah.
And I
it
pulled
can
it
be
like
awkward. Sometimes you need to jiggle the trigger.
No, oh, sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking. No.
You see, now, if you'd have done an online power wash...
I should have done it.
Are you serious, though? Is there genuinely people doing online power
They go,
washer
listen,
simulators?
Wash away your worries, it says in the tagline. Wash away your worries with the soothing sounds of high-pressure water. Fire up your power washer and blast away specks of dirt from anything you can find. We have a selection of vans. These things don't exist, by the way.
This is this is computer stuff.
Yeah.
This is like playing a game.
Yeah, and it costs €25 to play the game. You get a subscription. And you can change your nozzles and your washers and your cleaners. You can do a truck. There's you can do a truck. There's skips, there's carpets, there's floors. And you can power wash all these different things online and have fun.
Like a therapy session online.
Yeah.
Meditation there, you know. The joys of hosing down a full truck.
I wish I did it. And the hoses have to fall now of the gun of the washer end of the gun, if you know what I mean. It fell out of the machine.
Yeah.
I know exactly. I cannot get it back in.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I thought I was being a man, and I was trying to hold it in and use the gun. I nearly blew the hand off myself.
Craig has responded. He's basically saying the same thing I was trying to say to you, but he's decided to take a much more forceful route, and he's decided to say, tell that idiot to hold the trigger on the gun and it will take the pressure off the pipe.
No, listen, I'm not you are an idiot. You're an idiot.
You can't call listeners idiots.
He's a tick.
It's against The radio laws.
Go sue your L1. That's not what's happening. You turn it off and the water isn't even coming out. And it's not actually the bit going into the gun. It's the hose that comes out of the gun and the bit that goes into the washer.
Oh, right. It's the other end.
Yeah,
you really went for it.
Yeah, so, and it'll go in and it clicks and all. But then
is it the little
I turn the water back on and it just shoots out.
The little brassy bit, is it?
I don't know, brassy bit. What are you on about, I don't know what brass is.
Well, the board security guard said his kid is obsessed with that power washer game.
But there you go.
So it's a game.
It's a game. Yeah, you can power wash loads of different things. There's also.
Well, I mean, it's a game for most people. Obviously, it's a training course for you.
It's unbelievable. And there's another one I'm going to get into here. It has simulate being a granny. You get to complete tasks as an old person while being distracted by people, and you have to try and remember what's going on.
Yeah,
that's a granny simulator. Yeah?
Knit one, pearl one, is it?
And actually, here's an even better one. This will suit me better. A goat simulator. Live life as a goat on the hill.
GloryDaze. The best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Merlin Car Auctions. Save thousands when you buy your next car at trade prices with merlincarauctions.ie. Radio Nova.
Obviously, language evolves, right? We don't go around talking in the way of Shakespeare or...
No.
Victorian times or whatever. And all
yeah,
that
language
sort of
is changing all the time.
All the time, okay? And the thing about it is, it's not just what you might refer to as proper language. Even slang terms change as, it's, I don't know, people are no longer called a cad.
No, they should do though, and I think that's the thing. We want to bring some of these things back, you know.
Yeah, because some of the slang words in particular that have been lost.
Jim
it's a shame.
Was telling me, he was showed me all the words they used to use, the slang terms in the Victorian era. Now I know he was around, but I didn't realise he remembered so much.
It was on Instagram.
Oh right. Well, he wrote it down with his quill earlier on, so we have a few of them to go through, and some of them are class. They're really good slang terms. I really just want to use them again.
And the other thing we should point out is that words meant different things. Even within the slang context, certain words that might sound, Mrs. I don't know if you can say that.
I'll tell you something. You might have been like Jim and gone bang through the elephant yesterday, because I certainly know I went bang through the elephant for a little time yesterday.
Bang through the elephant?
Yes, right bang through the elephant.
I assumed that meant slightly intoxicated.
Yes, with not, and it's a great term because it doesn't just mean alcohol intoxicated. It's a person who just went off on one in a day and couldn't control themselves, be it booze, women, cigars.
Wow. Bang through the I went bang through the elephant.
I went right bang through the elephant. Yes, my man. Yes, yeah. There you go. It's a great term, isn't it?
That is a belter.
I want to bring that back. I got so bang through the elephant, I ended up my Adam and Eve's togs running down O'Connell Street, you might say.
You're Adam and Eve's togs. I assume that's nothing at all, is it?
That's when you're in the nude, yeah. I was all a la cock, that's for sure. When it
Sorry,
went wrong.
you were what?
I was all a la cock when it went wrong.
All a la cock?
All a la cock when it went wrong, which means I was knocked flat out or overthrown, or I cocked up and ruined the occasion.
Right.
In fact, I've just realised it's all a cock and not a la cock. But there you go, I've read it wrong. And now I'm poked up.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm all poked up now.
Why, what does poked up mean?
Well, I might as well be in me Adam and Eve's togs. I'm after making such an idiot of myself.
So poked up means what? Embarrassed or something?
Quite embarrassed and flustered after saying something stupid. You become all poked up. Yeah.
I did like, there's one about being very posh and well dressed and kind of thing, isn't there? What was that one?
Afternooned. Yeah.
Afternoonified.
Oh, I beg your pardon, yeah.
Afternoonified.
You're demonstrating the sort of, showing your wealth. So,
wow. So you walk in here wearing your best gear. Oh, look at you, they're all afternoonified.
Oh, but you all afternoonified, you must be going to court or to the yard to a funeral. That's what you might say to someone.
Wow, I love it.
That's a good word. Like, you might even walk into Louis Copeland's or Brown Thomas or something and say, I have quite a do on later on. I was all poked up the last time I went to my Adam and Eve's togs. So I'd love to be afternoonified for this one, if you don't mind providing me with something good.
And I'm sure the likes of Louis Copeland would know what you meant by afternoonified anyway.
Yes, yeah.
There's also a very strange term for bottom, isn't there?
A behind-itiveness.
Your behind-itiveness.
Your behind-itiveness. I swear to God.
I've a pain in my behind-itiveness.
I'll tell you something. I was pulling my trousers this morning. I couldn't close the front of them because my behind-itiveness has put on it quite a lot since Christmas. So it's a rather polite way of saying your bum.
Yeah.
Your behind-itiveness.
Yeah. And as I say, there was one which still sound like it's quite rude, but doesn't have the same connotation that it would have nowadays.
No, not up to dick is one that they used to use. So you might call someone and say, "Are you coming out?" So I'll tell you something. I'm not up to dick today. I swear to God, I was absolutely blowing out the elephant or whatever that term is yesterday. And I've a behind in me positiveness now. I can't even handle it.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Merlin Car Auctions. With 2 car auctions weekly, Tuesday and Friday mornings at 10:30. See merlin.ie.
There are things where, look at. We're very used to the idea that occasionally in life, you have to lose. Okay?
Yeah.
It happens.
It does happen.
Happens, right? Just, if you were to lose in certain circumstances, it can make it worse, can't it?
Well,
Like, depending on who you lose to, for example.
Well, isn't that right? Isn't that right? And a small French town, they have their mayoral elections. They're looking for a new mayor in this new town. Or not in a new town, in the new elections, right? Now, it's gone completely viral because the names of the 2 people running to be the mayor of this municipal county are Hitler and Zelensky. And to say that people are getting a bit of crack out of it is putting it mildly.
Yeah.
So Hitler and Zelensky are both going for it. And the
Now,
man...
just to be clear now, this is not a fictional thing. It's not sort of like,
No, this is the names, the actual names of the 2 people in the race. Hitler is currently the favourite, who's running to be mayor.
That's what I'm saying. If you lose an election to Hitler,
You really think...
you have to question.
Yeah.
You know.
I swear to God. And also, has the world really gone that far to the right that anyone called Hitler is now considered a left-wing
left.
favourite? So that's what they're saying about him. But he's on. It looks like he's going to take it, this Hitler. And Hitler has said that he goes, it's getting beyond the joke now. Seriously, it's getting ridiculous. Can people not talk about the town and what I can actually do to the town instead of drawing little moustaches on my election posters?
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah. He says, that's been happening for years. Okay, it was funny at the start. He goes, it's not very funny anymore. Well, I tell you something.
Was it ever funny?
How could he not see that coming?
Hey! He hasn't lost it. He hasn't lost it, You thought it was, I tell you. Whoa.
I haven't lost it.
Every so often it comes back.
In fairness, I'm still robbing Joan Rivers jokes. And he says it was humorous for a while, but it's totally unfair to him and Zelensky. Zelensky has stayed out of this because Hitler has taken all the credit. Not the first time a Hitler has done such a thing. And he's kind of getting a bit snooty about the whole thing. They keep asking him, why didn't you change your name? And he goes, why didn't you change your name? He goes, after the war, everybody said we have to change our name. Why should we change our name? It was a huge administrative headache. It would have cost a lot of money, so we didn't. They put an extra T in instead. Which doesn't help.
No.
So now it's just Hitler. It sounds even more German. And he says one of his sons is so embarrassed by the name now, he pronounces his name Hitler. Which is hilarious. That's literally like the show
Bouquet.
Mrs. Bucket, who pronounced her name Mrs. Bouquet.
Yeah.
That we now have a French Hitler saying, "I'm sorry, my name is
Heitillier. Sorry, what? Heitillier,
yeah.
Mr. Heitillier. How do you spell that? Hitler.
Yeah.
Hitler?
Hitler?
No.
Heitillier.
Heitillier.
Heitillier. First name Adolf. Adolf. Hitler.
Wow.
Adolf Hitler. Yeah, it's kind of priceless, And then he's saying I just wish we would talk about it. You go, and then people say, just how do people call you Hitler all the time? He goes, no. My friends call me Monsieur Charles.
Yeah, that's because his friends don't want to be going around saying, my best mate is Hitler. What?
Yeah, especially walking the street and they see him. Hi, Hitler. They don't want to do that.
Imagine saying that.
Hi, Hitler.
Cross the street. Hi, Hitler.
Yeah,
oh my
People
God.
going, excuse me, you do know you're in France. Yeah, well, I'm not going to say hi Zelensky. It doesn't even make sense.
GloryDaze. The best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Merlin Car Auctions. Save thousands when you buy your next car at trade prices with merlincarauctions.ie. Radio Nova.
One of the things that PJ frequently gives out about, he doesn't actually give out about, he just uses as an opportunity to beat me up, is my, occasional anxiety about decision making and, fear of maybe making a mistake, fear of potentially going the wrong way.
Yeah, well, yeah. Do I? I don't know. I don't remember ever criticising you.
Oh, really? You don't remember ever doing it? No. Okay.
I don't
fine.
think so.
That's fine. No. That's
I don't
okay.
think that's
okay. But it turns out,
Gas, he just makes these things up. It's unbelievable.
it turns out, right, that there is a demand for kids have been asked about the kind of classes that they wish they were taught
in school
or would like to be taught that would actually be beneficial to them.
Yeah.
And it turns out, what's number one?
Well, what's number one is how to be a YouTube star.
Forget that. What's the one I'm interested in?
Oh, this is how to be brave.
There you go.
How to be brave. That's what kids want to learn in school. I tell you something, Jim would really love that course.
That'd be brilliant. How to be brave. How to stand up to those people who make you do all their work for them.
And it's not even
steal your lunch and everything.
Oh, yeah. Jim is like, you ever see Wizard of Oz? You know the Cowardly Lion? Put him up. Put him up. That's how Jim goes when he has to walk. Like, say a new place is opening food and you have to queue up at it. Jim turns into the Cowardly Lion. He's there going, oh, they're going to ask me questions. What bread will I like?
See that? Moments ago we said, I never slag him about it. I never criticise him. Look, straight into it.
I just said...
Barely got the sentence out. And he's
one of the greatest characters in movie history, Jim turns into, the Cowardly Lion.
So it turns out, you see...
Would you like Cajun chicken or normal chicken? Whoa, I don't know. What's the difference? You know. And he panics and runs away. He ran away from Bewley's once because they asked him if he wanted a scone or something, wasn't
That's
it?
not true. I did not run away.
Oh, you were afraid to go in at all?
I never went in the first place.
He never went in the first place because he didn't know how a tea shop worked if people had uniforms in it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I get it though, in fairness. And this is a thing because a lot of kids, they have sort of been helicoptered a little bit and then when they have to do anything on their own.
I don't think there was any fear of us being helicoptered.
We
were literally evicted from the house.
Cast to the
Same
wolves.
time every morning.
Sure, Jim
Guest house, never come back.
Jim was literally sent into prison one day to play with the other prisoners.
What? How do you manage to take unbelievable things totally out of context and make them sound...
It's true though, isn't it?
It was a school trip.
It was a school trip.
And it was to play it was to give back. It was football against the inmates.
Yeah. That's because Jim's school stole all the footballs off Mountjoy the week before. They had to give them back. Prisoners were terrified of them.
Unbelievable.
And then the other courses that they would like, or other classes they would like in these schools, is how to cheer somebody else up. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. You'd be great at teaching that class.
Needed that as well. That's vitally needed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when somebody's giving you an absolute pummeling.
Oh,
complete inaccuracies.
That's true. And God forbid that would ever happen. Also, how to be good at video games. Not sure how that would really translate itself into life skills as far as like...
I don't think they care.
They don't care. They just want to have fun.
Although having said that, being
that.
good at video games, aren't there people who make fortunes by just other people looking at them playing video games?
Yeah, I know a fella that does it, and I didn't even know he did it. I actually thought he didn't have a job, and then he told me what he was doing. I was like, I can't get my head around it.
Yeah, you literally found the one person who kind of,
mind you,
deserves the term work less than you.
Well, now you've pointed out the thing. I've realised that I actually have a job where I watch somebody else do radio. That's a good point. Good point, half made. A class in how to be proud of myself. That's kind of a sad one, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the same thing, yeah.
You know,
there's a lot of these things. I tell you, a lot of these things. Maybe I'll start at college with all of these things.
You'd be brilliant, yeah. The Jim McCabe School for Life, you know. All these nervous wreck people going in. Trying to get a bit more confidence.
It'd end up sounding like that yoke from Zoolander. The Jim McCabe School for people who would like to kind of do things but aren't really sure how to go about it and are a bit embarrassed about making a fool of themselves.
Yeah, and God forbid to put anyone else out while they're trying to do it at the same time.
You've been listening to Glory Days, the best of Radio Nova's Morning Glory with PJ and Jim. Catch the show live weekdays 6 to 10 on FM, online at nova.ie, or on the Nova app.